Yo, yo, what's up? Hi, chat. Ooh, transition. What's good? What's good? Welcome in on this. What is it? Saturday afternoon. What you guys doing? I wanted to play. What's it called? What's this game called? King of the Castle. It's like Twitch integrated. Kind of cool to play for stream. Uh, but first, I want to do more of that. Am I the asshole game that was kind of fun? See if they have any new ones for today. Am I the asshole? Where is it? Game. Game? Huh? Where is it? Am I the asshole? Quiz? Is this? No. Yes, there we go. Daily challenge. Get out of here. Am I the asshole for not telling my girlfriend that I make porn for a living? I make 3D porn and I'm pretty good at it. I've been doing this for 4 to 5 years. I have a Patreon that gives me more than enough to live on. I also take commissions from time to time. Now, this info that I'm sharing with you guys is something I've never told anyone in my life about, my family or closest friends. Also, never told my girlfriend of 1 year this either, and I don't plan on telling anyone this. But this last week, she was been asking me nonstop what I do to make money, and all I tell her is I do 3D stuff. Apparently, that isn't enough, and she wants specifics, but I'm not budging and continue to tell her it's just 3D stuff. Does this make me an asshole? I just don't want to tell anyone that I do this because I don't want people looking me up, finding my Twitter, Patreon, Tumblr, even though it's now dead thanks Tumblr accounts. It would be nice to hear what you guys have to say because I'm feeling kind of conflicted about not telling her. Oof. I think you gotta tell your girlfriend, bro. Uh, how long have they been dating? A year? Shit, bro. I feel like after a year, like you probably understand. If she doesn't understand, then she's not the girl for you. That's just my thoughts on it. If she don't fuck with you after you tell her what you do and that you make a decent amount doing it, hey man, I mean what kid though? That's c'est la vie. Such is life, motherfucker. You've been doing this for 4 to 5 years, gives you more than enough to live to. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I don't. I I would say you're an asshole for not telling her. Am I the asshole for not telling my boyfriend that I wrote porn as a side hustle? This is the same thing. Really, because nobody on my main needs to know I write porn. I've been writing porn stories for about 2 years. It's not huge, but I make $250 to $500 a month from it, sometimes even more, which really helps supplement my income. Something super, super hardcore, though. Some of the kinks, I guess, would be considered weird. I was talking with my boyfriend about it, of a year about it, and I casually dropped this information. He got mad at me, but I don't think it's a big deal. He seemed to almost think it was a deal breaker, and that is super weird that I do this. That only really strange and messed up people write that sort of stuff. He's not a prude. We've had sex, so it's just a little strange. A little strange to me. I'm not the asshole for not telling him about it straight off the bat earlier. It depends on what kind of stuff you're writing about. I mean, could be considered weird, and he's not a prude. I feel like that's kind of crazy for him to not be okay with it, if unless it's like something super fucked up. Uh, but I do think you're an asshole. Why? What? Why was the other one an asshole, but not this one? Why did people think that that's stupid? Am I the asshole for asking my girlfriend not to sing and dance in public? Not against singing and dancing and enjoying myself. If it's at home, I would encourage it even. In public, I hate attention and can't stand people looking at me. If it's not just a passerby look, my girlfriend knows this, but says singing and dancing is great and everyone should do it more, which I agree with, but just not in public. When I'm with her, that's all I ask for. Does it regularly in the city, supermarkets, etc. She just sings and or dances. She doesn't dance badly, but it's nothing special, and some of the moves are just embarrassing. Her singing is another story. She is completely tone deaf and knows it. She knows it sounds terrible, but doesn't hear it herself. Uh, People just look at us and watch or listen and make comments, and I hate it. I just want her to stop when I'm with her, but she won't. Am I the asshole? Hey, she's having fun, dude. Why are you stopping your girlfriend from having fun? That's weird. Uh, I don't know. I think it's weird. I think you're an asshole. Okay, well, guess I'm a dickhead. Well, not the correct. These are all opinions, bro. Am I the asshole for having an argument with my dad for barging into my room without even knocking? I'm 20, male, girlfriend's 20. Both live with our parents. We don't yet have the financial stability to live together. My parents never pressured me to live the household, but their actions show otherwise. To get to the subject, my girlfriend and I rarely have time to spend time alone in our room because both of our houses are always full of people, and I totally get it. The other day, we were cuddling in bed after a long and tiresome day, and my father barges in suddenly and sees us kissing after my GF left. Oh, after my GF left, he made a big scene out of it, saying we shouldn't be intimate when other people are in the house because anybody can see us if they're into the room. And I said they shouldn't barge into my bedroom without even knocking. And he replied by saying that it's his house, so he can do whatever he wants. Am I the asshole for being mad at my father's attitude? I get that it is his house, and it is kind of inappropriate to like be intimate with somebody like your pants are there. But you're 20 years old. You're both 20 years old. You need like I mean, he fucking knows. Unless he's like prude that like intimate stuff happens, like kissing and stuff. So I think at that age you need like privacy. Like you're an adult. Like you're not like an adult, but you're still like an adult. So you do need privacy with your girlfriend. Like that's you should respect that. But I get that it is his house. I think that just comes down to it having a conversation. Because they're always at the house. Like it's not like he can go somewhere. They're both houses are fucked unless he like buys a fucking hotel. Uh at that age, I wouldn't think you're the asshole. At 20 is crazy, yeah. Am I the asshole? If it was like teenager or something, I'd be like, yeah, no, you're dumb. Am I the asshole for not believing my maiden-in-law that she had a PhD? Mother-in-law, maiden-in-law. So I've known my mother-in-law for 6 years. That's this has never come up. She's pretty smug about the fact that she's never had to work because daddy paid for her life and then her husband. I'd say she is fairly intelligent in a manipulative way, but her interests seem to be her reflection, her husband, and of course her reflection. We were talking the other day and she mentioned something about when she was defending her doctoral thesis and I asked what she was talking about. She casually mentioned that she had a PhD. I asked her if she was kidding and she said she seriously had one. I told her that I didn't believe her because why the hell would she get a PhD to be a housewife? Well, she then showed me her diploma and some published work, and she wasn't lying. She actually went to a pretty prestigious school as well. I did apologize. She called me sexist, but never really elaborated. My husband thinks I was really rude and should have just blindly believed her. And a lot of people think I'm insulting homemakers, stay at home moms. That was never my intention, and that isn't what I meant by housewife. I'm talking about intentionally marrying a man who could give her the same life her dad did. She wasn't at home cooking, cleaning, or raising baby, which I have absolute respect for. Think you're kind of an asshole. Like just because she wanted the light, like be a stay at home mom, doesn't mean that she didn't like have a life outside of that, or like wanted to get a degree outside of that. Like, what do you mean you like? I told her that I didn't believe her. Why the hell would she get a PhD to be a housewife? Because I mean, you don't have to get a PhD to be a to get a job. Like that could just be for your own like self accomplishment, not just because like I want to get a job out of it. I think you're an asshole. Am I an asshole for calling my mom a hypocrite about cheating? My mom's 50 female best friend, 47 female, has been cheating. My mom's best friend has been cheating on her fiance for years and eventually split up with him after him the other week. Mom was moaning about her friend saying how cheating is terrible and should never be done in front of me, 21 male, my brother, 24 male, and my nan, 73 female, and my mom's boyfriend, 56. She would not stop moaning and had an extreme stance on it. I asked her a simple question: didn't you cheat on dad with her boyfriend's name? Her and her boyfriend left the room and haven't spoken to me in 2 days. The only contact I got the yes I had with her is a nasty text she sent me saying I was a nasty little boy, had no respect for anyone. My nan and brother think I've done nothing wrong because my mom was taking the moral high ground, but she has done the exact same thing. Yeah, don't take the moral high ground on that. If you like, that's no, you're not the asshole. Nah. You can't take the moral high ground on that if you've done the exact same thing, if not worse. So yeah, you're not the asshole. She's fucking stupid. She's just mad because you got her ass. Would I be the asshole for abandoning my 16-year-old daughter? Okay. Throw away because reasons. I know it sounds like I would be an asshole, but hear me out. Some context. I come from a family of poverty and have had to make sacrifices for my family. We are not very well off, and both of my two older children have gone off to a prestigious schools. My younger daughter, however, has always been a problem child. 2 years ago, she never had any serious issues before this. Took my car keys and went for a joyride. She accidentally ran over my neighbor. Jesus Christ. Thankfully, he survived. He did not press charges, but it only got worse from there. She began to have run-ins with the law. We've been taking her to therapy, but nothing works. Would I be the asshole if I kicked her to the curb? I should mention that where I'm from, I can legally abandon my daughter at the age of 16. Uh, Other than therapy, what have you tried? Like, there are other options. I think it's progressively getting worse, though. I just think there are other options than like abandonment. She's 16, so she's almost an adult anyway. I still think it's kind of fucked up. I think you're the asshole. I think you need to try more options other than therapy. Seems like I was correct. Am I the asshole for not wanting to throw out the garbage by myself late at night? For context, it's 12 a.m. I, 19 female, asked my partner to come with me to the bottom of the apartment stairwell so I can throw out the garbage. I didn't ask them to come out with me just to stay at the door. I said I was scared and uncomfortable going by myself as we have a population of scary people in our neighborhood. What does that mean? Hold up now. They said they didn't want to come with me and to call on the phone instead, as they would stay on the phone with me and that would be fine. I'm very small and terrified of going out alone in the dark, and I made that very clear, but they didn't seem to care and gave me lots of attitude. It ended up with them going to bed and and is us having an argument. They also said I was being lazy by not wanting to throw it out, which was not the case at all. P.S. I wanted to throw out the garbage because our cat likes to rip them open. Am I the asshole? No. I think it's perfectly fine, especially in like a not so okay neighborhood to want people to watch. Like my mom uh was I mean she didn't remarry or anything, so she was just alone. And sometimes she would ask me to watch, like when we were kids, she would ask me to watch or take out the trash. I don't think that's or like go to her car, start her car up when it was like cold or whatever. It was crazy out there, bro. Especially at 19, bro. Nah, you're not the asshole. That guy's a piece of shit. Just watch. It takes you 2 seconds out of your fucking day. Just watch somebody do something that you don't even want to do. Yeah, I think you're an asshole. Am I the asshole for telling my sister that she needs to stop promoting toxic positivity? 26 male here. I was invited over to my younger sister's house with my GF for dinner. Throughout the dinner, I was talking about how much I hate the city we live in. People suck, and it's too loud, busy, dirty, expensive. I'm planning to move with my GF soon while my sister likes it and wants to stay for several more years. My sister keeps telling me to stop being so negative and to bring positivity, but I told her I was just venting about how I'm feeling, and I don't think I need to fake positivity all the time. She just told me that this is why she doesn't invite me around often, and so I got up and left. Am I the asshole? I don't think that's. I don't think that's. I mean, you do sound super negative. Like it's too loud, busy, dirty, expensive. Like Jesus Christ, bro. You can't find anything you like about the city. Like I don't know. I think you're being too negative. Uh, I mean, if that's how you feeling, it's just your world views don't match. And I mean, maybe you're just a negative Nancy. I say you're probably the asshole. I can see that. I can see that. One more round. Would I be the asshole for buying my girlfriend a coach ticket when I fly in first class? Okay, wow. Hi, all. My girlfriend and I will be taking a trip in the spring, COVID permitting, and have been discussing travel options to go there. I work in finance while she works in the research lab. I told her I would purchase her ticket for her, and she was grateful. However, problems would soon arise. I have enough money to book myself a first class ticket, and I work 70 to 80 hours a week, so I think I deserve the luxury. I told her I don't really want to spend the money on two first class tickets. I'd be flying in first class and could book her in the same flight, but she would be in coach. She found the suggestion extremely unfair, called me an asshole. Well, am I? Yeah. What? What do you mean you don't want to spend the money? You're spending the money on yourself. You don't want to spend the money on your significant other? What the fuck is that? You're a dickhead. You could easily like be like, okay, well, I'll just bite the bullet. And how long is the flight too? That also kind of matters. I think it's more to the fact that you're an asshole, but I think it does matter. Uh, I think you're an asshole. I think you're a piece of shit. Would I be the asshole for lying about my religion to get a pay raise? It's an open secret in my office that my boss, one of the raving fundamentalist types, puts things like ideology conformity first and foremost when doling out opportunities for advancement. Yes, I know that's technically illegal, but we're in the middle of nowhere, Arkansas. Half the time, the police won't even respond to a burglary in progress, let alone petty shit like this. Plus, I wouldn't put it past them to side with my boss, given how common people like her are around here. I got the idea of maybe faking a religious persuasion along the lines of what my boss holds purely for the sake of climbing her a little list of who to favor. It's kind of scummy, sure, but it's the only way to advance around here. Trust me, I've tried looking for other work in my field, and there isn't any unless I completely move states. It's not like she should be using this as a criteria anyway. Hmm. I think I think it's fucked up, but it's also fucked up for her to be like, I'm only advancing people that share the same views as me. I say go for it, not the asshole. I say go for it. Fuck her, honestly. Yep. Would I be the asshole if I made my boyfriend sleep on the couch when my friend visits our apartment? That's crazy. My boyfriend, 23 male, and I, 23 female, just moved into a one bedroom apartment together and we split all expenses 50-50. In a few weeks, I'm planning to invite my friend. Okay. Thank God she's female. 24 female to spend the weekend with us. Would I be the asshole if I made my boyfriend sleep on the couch so my friend and I could sleep on the queen bed together? Yes. What the fuck is that? What? No. No, you're a total dickhead. What the fuck is that? No. No, what? I would oh god. I would be no. I would not be comfortable with that. No, I would not be comfortable with that. I'm thinking like if I was a boyfriend. No. That's crazy. You're definitely the asshole. Why would you even ask that? Yeah, I kind of want to go again. I kind of want to go again. Say again. One more, then this last one for sure. 100%. Am I the asshole for bringing my newborn to the movie theater? Yes. Jesus Christ, yes. Hate this shit so much. Note from the title, this one seems a little automatic. You're the asshole, but hear me out. So the other day, I brought my 6-year-old to the theater so my two older kids, 7 and 10, could see Pets. They've been super excited about it. The baby is extremely easy baby and rarely fusses. He literally slept the whole movie after feeding. He cried for about a minute before the movie while I was setting up feeding, but otherwise was completely quiet. When we got to the house, my husband gave me shit saying I was an asshole because bringing a newborn to the theater is a social taboo, but I honestly think it's fine because the baby wasn't fussing. What's your verdict? I think if you're willing to leave the theater if the baby did start fussing, you're not the asshole. But if you're just gonna fucking ruin other people's experience, then you're the asshole. I think it was fine then. And the husband should be like, yeah, if the baby does cry, like we gotta go. Like it doesn't matter about the 7 or 10 year old. You could, uh, he could have taken them to go see it. Uh, yeah, I don't think you're an asshole then. But if the baby did cry, you're not the asshole. What? What? It fussed for a minute, bro. Nah, I don't think you're an asshole. I don't think you're an asshole. I think people are wrong. Typical Redditors being wrong. Am I the asshole for letting my toddler destroy $200? Yes. At my 1-year-old child's birthday, some relative gave him $200. I said I'll take it, and the relative denied. I don't worry. I don't worry. I spent it on him or put it in his saving account. Relative, no, I wasn't. I want to give it to him. My Jesus Christ, I want to give him money myself. I surprisingly Pikachu face. That's not the best idea. He will eat it or something. Relative, but that's his money, and I want him to have it. Are you stupid? At this point, I'm just tired of the fruitless conversation and said, "Sure, go ahead." And then I watched my son grabbing this money, rotated his little hands, and tear it to pieces in like 3 seconds. Relative called me names because I knew it was gonna happen, and I obviously knew, so I couldn't deny it. But really, it is shocking. He's one for fuck's sake. I told her not to give him this money. I'm mobile and not a native speaker. Of course, it wasn't 200, but equivalent in my currency. Your relative's stupid. I just told you not to do it. Like, what do you want from me? What the fuck do you want from me? You insist that I tell you no, like he's gonna fucking rip it up, and you say, I don't care. You're not the asshole. Your relative's fucking stupid. What am I supposed to do about that? Would I be the asshole for telling my aunt to stop posting about my mother's death? Jesus. I'm 20 years old, male. And my mom died when I was 12. She wasn't the best person, but it still hurt a lot. My mom and aunt hated each other for most of their life and only briefly reconciled about a year before she died. Every year since she passed, my aunt goes on Facebook and posts these long block texts on my mom's old Facebook page telling her that she misses her, which is fine. She's allowed to feel grief. But then halfway through it, it always switches to how much my mom hurt her and how disappointed she is that she was a drug addict. Makes me so fucking mad that she just puts these comments on my mom's feed and I have to see them when I just want to look at old photos of her. I have her unfriended, so I can't see when she does this yearly post about how sad she is, but I can still see the comments on my mom's page, and this has been going on for years now. I'm debating saying something. I think it is. I think it's 100% valid. Uh, I think it's valid to want to say something and be like, "Yo, can you? You could just block her." Or I guess if you block her, can you still see comments? I feel like there's other things you could do, but I feel like it's valid to say like, hey, can you like at least not post it on Facebook because I see it often. I just go on her Facebook to see pictures of her. I but it's also like she's known your mom longer. Like she has a right to feel a certain type of way about your mom too. Like just because she's your mom doesn't mean that she's not somebody's sister. Uh I would say you're not the asshole. But you know, it always comes down to like how you say it and shit. Good. Okay. Sweet. Let's try this. I want to see if this works, actually. I want to see how this works. Never played this game before, guys. Okay, it's connected to my Twitch. New Dynasty. Monarch name. Eternal. Dynasty name. Eternity. Monarch uses he, him. Let's try it. Fuck it. Your friends can join the game via internet browser. All they need to do is go to the input at limit 24. Stream on Twitch with the viewers can join the game simply by typing into chat. Players who have bought the game will appear in the story more often. Sure. Twitch. Our Twitch extension shows player the region, wealth, scheme, and more. Install it by going to... Okay, can I install this? Install. That was overlay 1. Did that work? I have no idea if that worked. I guess I can go to my Twitch. Channel. That does work. Okay, cool. That did work. Sick. Okay, now what? Choose 3 regions. The barons are brash royal families famous for their belligerent and fondness for hunting. Huzzah. The chiefs are honorable warriors renowned for their pagan religion and prowess in combat. Counts are ruthless aristocrats steeped in secrecy. The allegations of forbidden rituals are unproven. Grandees are impassioned duelists known for their strict adherence to honor, etiquette, and the ninth god. Are wealthy seafaring merchants noted by their cleverness, skill, and negotiations. I like these 3. I don't even know how this game works. Your nobles may join via Twitch chat with !join, followed by pronoun. Join she. Players can join mid-game, and their wealth and region can be saved in-game. Join the kingdom. !join. And add pronouns. I pin that. Type join in the chat to join the game as a noble. New Dynasty players who own the game can type join region in Twitch chat to join a specific region, for example. Can I join? Oh, let me see. Let's see if this works. Join he. Yeah. New Dynasty players who own the game can type join region and Twitch chat to join a specific region, for example, join counts. Can I start it? I can't start it. Wait, why can't I start it though? Dog Fox, I see you lurking. Get your ass in the game, Dog Fox. Get your ass in the game. Motherfucker on GTA, 100%. How do I start this? In game. How do you start this, bruh? Join he. John? Join he. Can't move you. I can just see you. If I do party game. What's the difference? Balance solo noble wolves. Oh, so I need people to play the game. Okay. See if we can get some people in here. See what Levi's doing. Contact. Wait, do I not have this dude added? Oh, no, I have Levi added. Levi, what are you doing? You know what we could do in the meantime? Actually, I had an idea for something. Okay. Need a wheel. Free wheel spin. Is the one I use? No. S. Wheel picker. What'd you call me? No. Why does he all look ass? Where's the one I use? Here it is. Okay. I was gonna do this for Tomodachi Life. Just add people's names and then we roll and then we see which one we get. Can I save it? Save. Nice. Let's add some characters. First. Do some streamers, cause of that. I show speed. Hassan's dog. Iron Mouse. You can do like characters like Sonic. Sonic is funnier. Beavis and Butthead. The duo character. Myling friends. That's 3 or like 4. Goku. Vegeta. Broly. Gotta add Broly. We need like female characters too. Chi. No. What the fuck is her name? Chun-Li. Hmm. Aang, off, Ara, Zuko, Doom Guy. Oh, thank God it's saved. Master Chief, Cortana. Uh, um, Godzilla. Uh, Superman, Batman, Thor, Wolverine, Venom, Spider-Man. I need a bunch of names, or just a bunch of people. 25. Jesus Christ. What is his fucking name? Kratos. Er, hmm. Need more female characters, bro. I can't think of it. uh, Billy Butcher. Uh, Starlight. I think I gotta have like 70. I need to shuffle these names too. I really can't think of nothing. Pop culture characters. Batman, Superman, Spawn. Is he really that popular? Deadpool would be funny. Deadpool. Oh, who the fuck is Luther Strode? I don't even know what that is. Rorschach. The fucking asshole. Wonder Woman. Hulk. These are all fucking Marvel characters, bro. The Joker. Darth Vader. This island's gonna be fucking cursed. Raphael, Leonardo, Hellboy, Rick Grimes, Punisher, Swamp Thing. Damn, Michelangelo's so low. Mario. Luigi. Peach. Bowser. I gotta add Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler. These are not even like. Let's see. Mickey Mouse, Superman, Pikachu, SpongeBob, Peter Griffin. How you spell it? Anita Jones, Mary Poppins. Harry Potter. King Kong. Harry Potter. Uh, Thomas the Tank Engine. That would go crazy. Kermit. What is Hawkeye Pier? Oh, the MASH. Shrek. I gotta save this. Sure. Wait. Leaked my whole goddamn email. Tamagotchi. I should have shuffled it. This doesn't count. Of course it's Thomas the Tank Engine. A Wolverine would be easy to make though. Uh, hmm. I don't want to see what they're doing on Prodigy. And I kind of don't. I don't want to get caught up. What we got? Who could I play? Oh, Black Jacket comes out soon. That's May. It is May. I don't know. Either Marvel Rivals or V Rising. I kind of want to play V Rising. Yeah. How do I board? I haven't played this game in a minute. I had like the itch to play it. My chair. Dates. Oh God, I'm old. When you gotta scroll, you know you're fucked. 13. I actually have to. I hate when they make you do this shit. Oh no, no! My God, why would it be on the fucking right? Why would the fucking exit be on the right? Try this again. No. Check my fucking progress, you weirdo. Oh my god, this shit takes forever. Uh, a new vampire, new me. Played this game for a little bit. Let's turn it down actually. Pretty loud. Like a while ago. It was like when it first came out. Those were me.
Share in my power.
What does that do? I had like a big ass base. But I'm not really good at building bases. It was just kind of trash. Yeah, bitch. Neat bones.
Recognize my power.
Make the sword. Need more bones for the ring. Right, give me a little blood. Wee. What does a ring even do? Oh, spell power. Okay, I don't even have a spell. I do. Shadow boat. I want to get a gun.
Yet another accomplishment.
The parry. I want to bind the parry to something else. Come on. You got a crossbow. It's way too slow for me. Come on. And a way out of the graveyard. Bitch. Good Brett. Can lead. Give me the bone, actually. Put the bone here. But a shit ton. Go here.
Yet another accomplishment.
Should have enough for something. What? It doesn't reach? Dude. You bitch. What are you fighting? Oh, a deer. Wait, you guys are fighting each other? Hold on. Hold on. I'm feeding on you. Took way too much of my health. Dude, fuck off, I'm crafting. Oh no, I don't want to feed. Left mouse. Thank you. Can I do this already? Yeah.
An achievement, to be sure.
Teleport? I ain't got nowhere to teleport to. Bone axe, bone mace. Like the axe is as a starting weapon.
Recognize my power.
This way. Look, stone and wood. Better. Think so. Another stone block here. Now we can make... Oh, no we can't. We need to kill stuff. Come here. To find more animals. I can't remember if you can fish in this game. You guys difficult? No. Try the mace. I feel like they're gonna overrun me. Oh fuck. It didn't hurt that bad. guy's just sitting there. Watch your friend die. Hey, why'd you have a girl in a cage? I'm doing the Lord's work now. Oh, bitch! Now you're dead.
Recognize my power.
Can I build here? Nah. The point of interest. I just killed an NPC. No. Bandit camp. Oh, they spawn here, bro. I like that you could just spam attacks. You don't have to fucking do stamina. This way. Problem with my base being up here. I can get over here. Yeah. Over here. Who is that? Wait, chill. That's a fucking bear. Oh my god, bro. Everywhere I look, I'm cooked. Jesus Christ! What about here? A mark? Thank you. Don't mind me, gentlemen. Passing through. That's a dire wolf. Oh my god. Just walk past you, sir. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I said don't mind me. That's the cemetery. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. I'm dead. I'm dead as fuck. And the sun is rising. You take damage when the sun rises in the open. You gotta find places that have shade. I'm just going for here. Is this the same place? Oh my god. No! Okay, yeah, this is fun. Blocked by environment. right here.
My castle requires more blood.
There we go. And we got to put blood in it. The hunter over there? Is.
Yet another accomplishment.
Now we have to build walls around it. And the base. Go black. I'm getting hit by the sun. As it moves. I see something simple, bro. Floor connection. What? Gotta get rid of all this shit. Please don't hurt me. Should have enough. There we go. Oh, the sun! I gotta chop down this tree. Take down this. Lord, bruh. Please! I don't have any fucking... I have no way of combating that. Oh my god. Now I build walls. Build 9 walls.
An achievement, to be sure.
Oh my god. Need more wood. God in the fuck is it's V Rising. What's up, Togi? I wanted to play some I had some party games to play, but I'm just waiting on people to, you know, join in. How you been, man? What's up? What's going on? Boom, door. Do I need fucking... Good, I got a fresh cut. Oh, you looking good today. You looking fresh today? Okay, Toki, I feel it. You got the hoes wishing they was with you, huh? I'm good, baby. You know I'm always good. Miss Brazier. Uh-huh. Need bones. Pause during the night. There we go. This game is really fun, actually. Like, I was addicted to this game for a minute. The breeze on my balls. So good. Okay. What do we need now? We need to make a small chest. Production, storage, small chest. Flip this. Rotate. Rotate. Missing resources. What do I need? Need more wood. Yeah, I wanted to play King of the Castle. With chat integration, but I need a few more people. Chat message is not showing up. Oh shit, that. Thank you for that. Completely forgot to start that software before I went live. Thank you. Give it a second. Old computer, Toki. They should be now. No. There it is. I see it. Hey, it's me, Dave. What's good, baby? Looking fresh. Ain't no way you talking to yourself.
Yet another.
I think we need like one or two more people. You can't do it yet, bro. You gotta gas myself up. No, I get that. Construct and interact with a sawmill. Construct and interact with a simple workbench. Increase gear by crafting stronger equipment. Okay, be a sawmill. We need planks. How do you make planks? Refinement? Sawmill. Yep, I remember this. I remember having like 8 of these bitches. Boom. Now we put wood in here. Input wood, and then we want planks and need this. Make that. I needs 20. God damn, needy bitch. Okay. Have it done for now. Yeah, we'll start up in a few, Toki, for sure. Just stay around and play with us. That sounds weird. Construct a simple workbench. Eat planks. Hey, look at my guy. He look kind of tough. You know when you vanish, it still shows up on the screen, right? How you been, man? What's been going on? What did you do today? You been up to something cool other than getting your hair cut? I haven't gotten a haircut in years, bro. I cut my own hair. The only thing I fuck up on is like I sometimes can't do the lineup, and that's like the most important part. I can do the fade and shit, but I can't do the lineup. Lineup's kind of I can line up my beard. I just can't line up my face. I got like a square head. I'm kind of look like SpongeBob, low key. So it should be easy, but I'm just like, I got like Parkinson's or something. I can't keep my hands straight. Castle Essence low. Dude, we got 5 hours. Yeah, it comes with the Ankh status for sure, bro. For sure. See if we can make this workbench. We need 8 planks. Knowledge. Reset your spit. I don't need that. I'm gonna eat that though. I remember having a hella plants. I love games like this, but I just don't have time to play them. I want the blicky. I want the blicky. They got guns in this now. I need the blicky. Okay, we need one more plank. Uh, Message in section 8. Dude, that's sad. That's fucking terrible, man. Terrifying. Friend got hacked on Discord. This is GG's. His CPU got fucking fried. Wait, what does the edit variation do? Move? Place. Come on. What's the goal of the game? Okay, so it's a base building game, kind of like if you've seen like Valheim, Windrose, all those type of games where you just build shit and keep going. There's bosses in the game that you beat and that progressively get harder. And it's just to build up your base as much as possible, get the best gear, beat the bosses, become like the best vampire. You can also play with friends. I can also play with people. Like I can invite people to the server, and they can play as well, and make their own bases. For this specific server, I turned raiding on, so you could raid other vampires' bases, but there's nobody here, obviously. And like fight other people. There's PvP, PvE enabled. Is there like attack waves? That's why you have the base. No, the base is basically you need like blood, and blood you can get from literally killing anything. And another vampire can come in here and like fuck up this thing. If they get to this, you can have like other defenses. This is like the most basic base you could possibly have. There's people with like castles and shit, and places where you can like set traps and stuff. And if they get to this, then they can destroy your whole base. You have to start over from the beginning. But because there's nobody here, obviously there's nobody to fight. But the base is simply just to respawn and craft shit. And so I have a place. You see this right here? Hold up. Let me turn that off. Right here in the top area is the cycle of the game. So it's mostly dark outside, but then it becomes like daylight. And daylight, if you don't have a base, you take sun damage, and you can't be out in the sun for too long. So you need to like hide in like trees and like in the shadows. Like if you see like this shadow right here, you have to hide in here to like progress through the gate, like to walk. Because if you are standing out here, after a couple seconds, you'll start taking damage. So you need a base to like sleep, craft shit, all that other stuff. Battle Royale with base building and like no zone. It's not a battle royale. It's more like a base building game. Like you want to stay in your own area basically and build up shit. It's more like I don't know how to describe it. It's not a battle royale though. It's like most of the combat is kind of like Elden Ring. There's like bosses and like tiers of bosses. Kind of like Rust. Yeah, kind of like Rust. Part of the game is like Rust, but then there's another part that's like an Elden Ring type game where there's NPCs that are like really difficult, and you fight those enemies to get better gear or like materials and stuff like that. Stuff like that. Get crafted. Now I take it. Sounds for fun and very time because it is a time consuming game. But for fun. It is very fun. I love this game. I re-downloaded it because I saw that they had guns and I was like, oh shit. I gotta try this shit out again. Yeah, it's a great game. Like you'll see in a second when the sun comes up, you cannot be in the sun, bro. Do I need bone? Do some drive-bys. Drive-bys with the little weave. How you hit the drive-by on them. What do I need for this? I think I need bone, right? Rugged hide. I need to kill like animals. Damn, I need a lot. Use your gear by crafting stronger equipment. Okay, I need. Are you? I could possibly kill you. I don't want to kill you just because you're here. Bitch. Drive-bys were invented by dragons. Okay, see, like the sun is out. Right? Watch. Hold up. Still coming out. You see that little... I'm taking like heat damage. I'm getting burnt. And now I'm taking damage. I'm gonna die. Hold left control. Blunt. Hold bloodman. And I can just heal myself.
Sustains me.
But it takes blood. This game is so fucking gas.
Have a taste. You may bite it once.
I think that gives people the option to like feed off of me. Or like become like part of my clan. Yeah, you take no damage in shadow, so watch. I'm out. I'm about to start taking damage. Like you get a timer before you actually start taking damage. Like you get a little bit. And if I go in here, like in this shade area, I'm cool. If I go out, start taking a little bit, it starts ticking down. I take damage, but you go through the shadows. Yeah, this game's fucking sick, dude. I'm telling you. Game's gas. And the sun will like move. So somewhere that like this area might change to like be like over here or even smaller. You just gotta find out the places that do shit there in the shot. That's why there's so much like foliage and rocks and shit. Because they want you to like be able to move in the daytime. Because it would kind of suck if you just were stuck in one spot forever. I need to kill that moose. What are you? And then in the house, that thing right there, that makes it so that I can be in my house and it not without a roof, and it won't kill me. Like the sun won't kill me. I'm gonna die. What the fuck back here? Come back here. You have like a bunch of abilities too. I just haven't unlocked much because I literally just started. Oh my god. Okay, I got some rugged hide. I think I can make one. The armor. I can make all of it. Equip all this. Bone Castle key. By accessing a level 1 enemy castle art, you may spend 1 castle level key to trigger different actions. Spend 1 key to disable enemy wall. Oh yeah, you get keys, and they can open like enemy doors. Permanently destroy the castle. Spend 3 keys to seize control of the castle. You need a bunch of shit. I'm going to send that to the sawmill. Some planks. I don't have any more bone. And I got 2 more. I'm pretty sure if your castle essence, which you give it blood and it like people can't raid, I'm pretty sure if you lose out on blood, your like base is like weak, so they can just walk in. I'm pretty sure. It makes it so that you have to keep playing the goddamn game, which is not a bad thing. I'm gonna go. I think we got good enough armor that we can actually go fuck with some shit. We need to go like find like oh shit. No! We need to find like deer. And the sunlight's almost over, so we stop taking damage. We need hide. Come here. Come here, don't run. Don't run from this. You can't Wheaties. Need that. Find one more animal. I don't know what else we need to. What else do we need to make? Moon's rising, so we don't need to worry about that. I made everything. What do you mean? Is there a helm? Oh, I can make these. Okay. Spear. Try the axe. Need 1 bone spear. Oh, I didn't take it. There we go. Now we got better equipment.
An achievement, to be sure.
And now, these are the bosses I was talking about. You got like Act 1 bosses. And it goes all the way up to Jesus Christ. That boss. And with this ability, we can track where it is. And it'll tell us where the boss is. And we could either, you know, grind up to go get it, or go get it right now. Go fight that boss. We'll fight the boss, and then we'll switch over to the party games, I think. Let's see if we can actually play. Why didn't I just jump down? So, you drinking today? Is it a drinking day? It's Saturday. I know you gotta be drinking. Didn't you say you were taking a break? I swear you said you were taking a break from drinking. Am I tripping? I fish. Oh yeah, I can fish. Those are the fishing spots. I haven't been drinking. Yeah, I remember you saying that. Goddamn bear, bro. Chill, 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 chill. Uh, oh shit. Okay, the wolf's very close. Stop tracking. I just saw it. I ran into it. Oh, there it is. Alpha wolf. He's already taking damage. What is he fighting? Just taking a few shots here and there, reminiscing about drinking. Why did you stop drinking? Was it just like a personal choice or like health reasons? What's up? I should have definitely beat something and gained blood because this is gonna be rough. Just be healthier. No, fair enough, bro. Come here, hit me. Bitch, stung your ass. Get them gym games faster and better? Yeah, dude. If you're gonna gym, you gotta stop drinking. That's fair. Let me feed on you. Feel your blood.
Taste of knowledge. Yet another accomplishment.
3 more blood carriers. New use map part with shapeshift. I can turn to a wolf.
Form is fluid.
Makes you run faster. Oh yeah, I remember this. It makes you so much faster in the sunlight. Alright, let's save. Let's go back to our base and save. How often do you think you go to the gym? Like daily? Actually, I'm gonna feed. Motherfuckers. Need blood. Sorry about this. I also need you guys too. Thank you. Cave view reward. Yeah, this gives me that. Now I can track one of these guys. Frost Archer, Stonebreaker. Nearby, very far away, far away. We'll track him first. Gives us a crossbow. Up in here. This in there. Get 9 hours. And then more bones in here. Okay, I save. Exit. Good. Alright, Toki. Where is it? Found it. Dude, today I tried Wagyu, like really good Wagyu. That shit is life changing. Might be better than sex. Eternal. Gotta have caps, bro. I can't have caps. There we go. Eternity. Him. Again. Play on Twitch. Continue. Take these. Alright, Toki, get in there. Ah, dude, I want to play Game with friends. I was waiting to play that with Levi and Gary. I mean, brother. What? What I do? What you say fuck me for? Dude, creatine, like, doesn't that creatine fucking like makes you really dehydrated? You can't be drinking alcohol with creatine, bro. You cook yourself. You fucking pass out. Well, fuck. That's how it goes sometime, bro. Wait, if I choose one, will I only do one? Choose, no, it says choose three. Okay. One shot is none. How you cook, bro? No more alcohol for your ass. It's either this, Toki. You either look good, you want to, look, get that summer fit, right? Or alcohol. Which one, brother? I mean, they're like, why don't you just drink like low calorie alcohol? Both. I know that's right. Some pussy shit you just said. I want beer and vodka. Actually, vodka's not that bad for you. Like in terms of like caloric count. Obviously, it's terrible for you as an alcohol, but dude, I ain't gonna lie, I get kind of crazy on them White Claws. Dude, if fucking Liquid Death were to get into the alcohol game, that shit would go crazy. They made a seltzer, like a seltzer beer, or like a seltzer like with vodka. That shit would be so good. I'm finna look good right now and not drink, so when summer comes, I'm finna enjoy beer like it was some holy grail shit. That's always good, bro. Taking a break from something that you love, and then like coming back to it. That feeling of having it again, bro. Woo, woo, my god. Oh my god. Toki, I'm gonna need you to press exclamation point join and he. I need you to do that for me, big dog. I want to see if we can actually play. I don't know if I'm pretty sure. Fuck is this? It's called King of the Castle. It's a chat integrated game. I don't know if we'll be able to play it because I think I need one more person or maybe 3 more people. I don't know. I don't know how many people I need to play this game. It's not letting me play. Let me see if I join. If I join, will it let me play? E. Bam. What the fuck is Fate Talks, man? Where's Fate Talks when you need them? Or Dog Fox or Morphine? L Mods for real? They're never there when I need them, man. They're only there when I need them. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why I can't just play the game. The only VIP has not been here for years. That's not true. Hellcat was in here yesterday. Fuck you. Okay. And I'm pretty sure Dog Fox was in here yesterday as well. And Fate Talks has been like working and shit, so I get why he's not here, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers on that grind set. He always messages in my Discord like 3 hours after I stream, like, what happened on stream? Like, bro, be here. Maybe you'll find out. I'm just joking. You fuck with the drip though? Like, actually, I'm dripped out. Like, actually, though. I kind of got this shit on. Shit, I get... Okay. You pissed me off now, Toki. But I'll go back. You customize your shit. Come on, Toki. Not that. Not that either. Ugh, I got that shit on. Let me talk to him. Talk and the fur on the fur with the fur on. The side cape? No, I like this actually. I fuck with this. I fuck with this heavy. Nah. Gotta have a fur. Okay, the fur. Boost with the fur. Low key. It looks big. Like, it looks fat. I need that. Hold on. Get a hat. Oh my god. We have some king type shit. Some kingly type shit. What else can I have? The hair's accurate. The hair's accurate. Kind of like the brown because you can see the detail in it. That's kind of tough. That's kind of tough. The eye patch is needed. The eye patch is needed. Yeah, this shit look good. Okay, let's move back. Go back. Eternal. Eternity. He, him, begin. Been through shit. Got the little scar on his face. You have to choose 3. We need one more player. Join he. There was another game that I saw that I could play with you guys. I can't remember what it was though. Oh, my back. I'm getting old. Toki, don't ever get old, man. I'm telling you this right now. As Unc, as your OG, don't ever get old, bruh. Shit is cooked. Kind of ass, if I'm not gonna lie. Gotta get fit. Yeah, take care of your body, man. Take care of your body. Your body will take care of you. Why does Dog Fox hate me, man? Why does Dog Fox hate me? Where is Dog Fox? At Dog Fox. Jesus Christ, Dog Fox. He has like 800 goddamn pins. You know the pins you get from Twitch that like show up before your profile? He has like 800 of those. I'm looking at him. Moderator, 6-month subscriber. Thank you. Arcane Season 2 premiere. Battlefield 6. Bing Bong Love. Borderlands 4 badge. Borderlands 4 badge. Sea Dog Cyclothon badge. Destiny 2. Elden Ring Superfan. Elden Ring Night Rain Clip badge. Evo 2025. Dog Fox, we need you to join. Exclamation point he. Alright, exclamation point join he. Welcome in, buddy. I forced Dog Fox to join. Get your ass in here. Okay. Acquire an era, then compete your ambition to win. Your first reign will likely end in disaster. Heavy is the head that wears a crown. Keep an eye on region schemes. If they pass all their stages to win the game. Be careful of the region's defiance stat. If it gets too high, the region may rebel against you. To win, this is what I have to do. This is what you guys have to do. To win past all 3 stages of your scheme, each stage requires you to give stats to a certain level, which are affected by votes. How you vote is up to you for your region scheme to stop other schemes or for the good of the kingdom. If your defiance stat is high enough, you can rebel. If this pauses your scheme is risky, especially if you have low military. Each season, you'll get 3 events to play. Click on one to get started. Coronation. This is your monarch, the streamer's character that'll appear in most stories, but not all. There are kingdom stats. If any of them are 0 at the start of the season, the game will end. Authority, stability, and treasury. There are region stats. Stats determine which events are generated. Defiance. If defiance is higher than both authority and stability, a region can trigger a rebellion. This will pause their scheme and is risky if military is low. Noble list. You can scroll through the full list of nobles and their wealth here. Let's see noble list. Noble list. This is all of us. Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. What the fuck did I get into? Should I be given the orders now? Of course, Your Majesty, but to delay any longer would make the nobles restless. And when nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. Very well then, what must I do? We wouldn't want that, I suppose. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. But it's my coronation. This is an absolute monarchy, Your Majesty. Everything has to be run past a council vote. Even this. Shall we call the nobles in? Choices and stats. Certain choices will change stats. Some choices that do so will indicate this change here. Choices add stats. Not all choices that change stats have these indicators. They do not show the region affected. These are the upcoming choices your nobles will vote on. Each of these may change stats in some way. Monarch can change how a vote is run with a law. You may use one law per vote. Try using your veto on an option you dislike. When the vote opens, noble vote using their command exclamation point vote followed by the choice letter. Example, exclamation point vote A. The monarch may close the vote anytime after all nobles have voted, or the timer hits 0. What kind of coronation would you like to be held by the new king? Okay, we get. The fuck is it's a chat integration game. What kind of coronation should be held for the new king? Now we see I have this much gold, and stability goes up. If I host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountain of wine, I get minus 1,000 gold. Force the commoners to swear a blood oath. Authority up, which is 5. Stability down. I don't want my stability to go down. Throw the king into a river. Fuck you. Stability up. Authority down. The nobles must put on a vast banquet for the king. Farming up. Wealth down. Okay, available. The monarchs mark their preferred voting option and gets an extra vote, and this gets extra vote. Veto. The monarch can make a veto option off the table. I'm gonna take off this one. I'm gonna veto that one. Start the vote. You guys got 30 seconds. Exclamation point vote the option. How does this work if it's a 50-50? Five seconds. I don't know how this works. Is it like a dice roll? Continue. Continue. Voting tied at 1. And not both. Break the tie by selecting one of these. Oh, so I'm the tiebreaker. I kind of fuck with throwing me in the river. Can we throw a party after throwing the... Sure. Stat changes. This show which stats have been changed and by how much. Where's that at? Where was that at? This is you guys, by the way, too. So Dog Fox, you're the chief, so you're blue. Toki, you're the patriarch, the patricians, and you're green. It's decided. King will be thrown into the river. Keef. What? What kind of coronation is that? Let me change my nice robes. Yeah. What the fuck is that? A very traditional ceremony dating back to Queen Alma the Wise. Meant to represent you being reborn as a true king. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water to cheer. When you climb back up the banks, soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is it your imagination, or some of the nobles' stifling giggles? Council introduction. Now that you're the king, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom. The wintry north, desolate east, and of course, west, the wealthy coast. The student's proof of American sixth grade reading. Shut up! . Introduce yourselves to the chiefs of the north. Introduce yourselves to the council of the east. Introduce yourself to the Patrickians? Patrickians? We're going with the chiefs. Good luck in these days ahead, your highness. You'll need it. Dealing with us, Lord. Introduce yourself to the council of the east. Premium nobles. This player who has bought the king of the castle, they set their customization to get across to get access to special outfits and appear more often in storylines. Hey, that's me. Ha! And now that I finally make your acquaintance, your majesty, may you escape the doom that befell your predecessors. Oh, it's Toki! It's Toki! Why are you blonde? A pleasure, your serene highness. I hope to see your kingdom prosper and grow healthy under your reign. The council hall immediately fills with the raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. Fuck ass voice. You sigh, sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. Got your ass, Toki. I'm gonna say I can't read. I got you. You say I can't read, motherfucker. Okay, this is my area, I think. This is my area right here. Technically, both of these are mine. Both of these are mine. I think I'm purple, right? Yeah, I'm purple. That's Dog Fox. Damn, Toki! Why does he get all of this? He gets this huge ass plane, dude. Path to victory. War. The monarch must acquire an heir and complete their ambition to win the game. A spouse is useful but not necessary. How does that work? You have a baby with no baby mama. In the game, complete your ambition before a scheme or rebellion usurps you, or before you lose all authority, treasury, or stability. Your Majesty, the first few years of your reign are the most difficult. You're new and unproven. The nobles of the council will scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and put their own puppet Clement in your place. Those fools couldn't scheme their way out of a paper bag. Better kings than you have been toppled by their treacherous nobles, your majesty. To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir, and prove that you are worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. Me and Dog Fox allies, brother. What's mine is his, and his I don't care. Better watch out. Oh, shit. My question is, when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? As a conqueror, gold military. As the greatest king who ever lived, gold authority. As the architect of a new golden age, gold trade. As a peacekeeper, gold stability. As the father of a nation, gold farming. As a saint, gold. As a conqueror, baby! We talking about. A warrior king is sure to be remembered fondly if he wins more battles than he loses. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall military as much as possible. Once you have an hour, we'll return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, your majesty. End season. Now that you've played all events, advance the game by clicking end season. Each region will now vote on one of 3 randomly selected schemes. Schemes are made up of 3 stages with specific stat requirements. Passing all 3 scheme stages places the region's Clement on the throne, winning the game. So you guys are basically battling against me to get the throne. If I fuck up and don't do what I need to do, then you guys win. If you guys let me do what I want to do, then I win. I win. Team Chiefs. This is Dog Fox. Gaia of the Dog Fox 101 clan. Powerful northern orator stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, screaming like a fallen god. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be the one on the throne, not this imposter King Eternal. How do we make that happen? Okay, what scheme should the chiefs pursue to overthrow the new king and place their preferred claimant Gaitha on the throne? Okay, you guys vote. Exclamation point vote A, B, or C. And these are your stats. You can see your stats here, so that it'll raise authority, raise, intimidation, raise faith, or lower faith. Me too. I think so too. I think you can vote. Let's see if you can vote. Your logo's blocking. Sorry. Move that down. There you go. Toki, you could try voting. I don't know if it works for you. Nah, it's Dog Fox. I can't. Okay. Vote A. Okay, it doesn't work for you. It's only people that like. It's only Dog Fox voting. Voting has closed. What schemes should chiefs pursue to overthrow the king and place their preferred claimant either on the throne? Intimidation, raise stability. The chief plans to hold the king hostage in his own palace first. They must lure the spy master into a false sense of security. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must raise stability by 5 or more in 4 seasons. Eat me up, hello? Vanya of the Eternal Dynasty, charismatic Eastern elder, leans delicately on a podium, speaking in a melodious voice. Wait, I'm just gonna do silk. I'm just gonna do silk. My fellow cows, in ancient times the East was its own proud kingdom. We can now bring back those days of glory, but not while the false king Eternal wears a crown. I'm playing against myself. Exclamation point vote. B. Your turn, Toki, I think. Counts plan to incite a peasant uprising to overthrow the king before swooping in to steal the throne for themselves. I look clean with it, though. To advance their scheme, the counts must raise the treasury by 2,000 or more in 2 seasons. You guys gotta kind of remember what your schemes are. Rhoda of the Toki God family, charismatic naval admiral, scrambles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, playing in measured prose. Partitions of the coast. My claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Eternal. Something must be done. Now you get to vote, Toki. Hey. Voting has closed. Corruption. Goal. Lower authority. You will fail. Fall. Parisians plan to turn the throne into a commodity that can be bought and sold at will. First, they must ensure that the rule of law is crumbling. To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower authority to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Shit. Here you can review the region's schemes and their claimants. When you have an error, they will appear on the right of the page. If your region ends abruptly, the nobles will vote for the next monarchy. The vote is between the 2 regions with the highest combined stats in their area if you have one. These upstarts are saying that you have a right. They have the right to your throne. No doubt the nobles are already scheming to crown their region's preferred claimant. Okay, so Toki, you're trying to raise the kingdom's stability to at least 5 and 4 seasons. So you're already doing that? Toki? That was Dog Fox, my bad. Toki, your job is to lower the kingdom's authority to 4 or less in 3 seasons, which is already at that. Okay. Adopt a law. Here you can adopt a new law that alters how voting is run. You'll be able to adopt more once a year at the end of winter. You can only adopt 1 new law at a time and have a maximum of 3 laws in use. Okay, what decree do I have? Do I make? Stop the count. The timer is set to 15 seconds and the vote will automatically close once the limiter is over. Doesn't really matter. Nobles must vote for their least favorite option, and the option with the least votes will pass. 1 plus stability if more than 50% of nobles vote for one option. I'm gonna adopt this one. Invitation, the honor guard, a new baby. Ooh, for me? Greetings, your majesty. Some fine news for my lowborn in the east. A baby has been born on your birthday, bearing a birthmark in the shape of a number 9. Fantastic omen. Perhaps we should mark the occasion. What should be done to mark the birth of this remarkable infant? The king will send his blessings. The king has no time for peasants and fine wine. Send the Inquisition to make sure the birthmark is real. Ability goes down, defiance goes up. I'm fine with this one. Select choice. The monarch marks their preferred voting option and gets 1 extra vote. I'm gonna choose this one. Yeah, I can only choose one of these. Okay. Start vote. Wait, what happened? You mean banned? We being conquered? Wait, what happened? The shit went down. What? Really? Is it back? It looks up to me. Maybe refresh. Hello? We're here. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. What the sales? What the fuck? What's up, Lord Master? Sorry, the vote already went through. I guess the stream went down for a second. By the blood of the dead, your grace, I can assure you there's no deception going on here. Stability is now stable. Defiance is now aloof. I'll be the judge of that. When the High Inquisitor returns, she is forced to admit that the birthmark is indeed genuine. Oh, this is not her talking. But her rude questions and threats have turned the local population against her. Faith is now skeptical. Okay, but now what? We got the honor guard and an invitation. Let's do the honor guard. Because I think that's... I don't know who that is. Now that you are the king, you need personal protection. Why? I could plunge my sword into your heart right now, couldn't I not? I suppose. Please don't hurt me. I like to see you try, bitch. Is it your imagination, or does your martial strifle or wry chuckle? In any case, he quickly hides it. Wait, that's okay. Batty. You need an honor guard. To keep you safe from such dangers, Your Majesty. Unfortunately, this is a political decision. What are my options? Each region offers a selection of elite guards. The chiefs with their most famous warrior heroes. The counts with Knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose. And the Perigians offer their greatest gladiators, champions of the arena. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalty will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to the coin above all. Ooh, so I get to pick one of you guys' people to, like, come be my guard. Me, of course. Dude, you're gonna fucking stab me in the back. Fuck you. Which one are you? Can't remember which one you are. The heroes? Tell me about the Northern Warriors. Bearded oafs with axes and no manners. They get drunk and cause trouble in the palace. No discipline at all, and I can guarantee they won't run off on some random quest. But they're honorable. And in a fight, unbeatable. The axe brutes, the poets, or the oily boys? Oily boys is crazy. Tell me about the Eastern Knights. The Order of the Drowned Rose are highly respectable. They don't understand palace etiquette, but it's been years since they fought an actual battle. They mostly write poems these days. Oh, so they're useless. Talk about the gladiators. Gang of low-born crooks turn themselves into celebrities through their skill at chopping other people to bits. They're vain and selfish. Their skill in battle is undeniable, and you trust them. I've made my decision. Am I the oily boys? I think you're the axe brutes. I await your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty. Oh, fuck. Defiance? Where's my defiance stat? I can't see my defiance stat. I'm gonna go with the gladiators. Or no, the Northern Warriors. I think I'm gonna go with the Northern Warriors. I'll make the arrangements at once. Your defiance is now aloof. Defiance is now grumbling. Oh shit. Defiance is now loyal. Oh, we got Dog Fox being loyal. W. The warrior arrives a few weeks later. They swagger in with big grins and bigger axes, belching and singing and roaring out unsavory jokes. One of your courtiers faints. An invitation. Without a word, Count Loremaster hands you a blood-red envelope. It is sealed with white wax in the shape of a skull. The fuck? Hold up now, Loremaster. Hold up. What do you mean by that? Inside is a beautifully written invitation to an event called the Crimson Vigil, due to take place on an autumn night later in the year. What is all this about? I'm afraid I'll be busy on that date. Just say no. I suppose I should attend this event, whatever it is. Let's see what's about first. I could say no more. I can say no more. You must choose whether to accept our invitation or decline it. 6th grade, bro. Okay, shut up, Toki. Well, since you're not explaining anything, I must decline. I suppose I should attend this event. Oh, I'll say I'll go. I will see you next at the vigil, Your Majesty. Dude, why is Toki's area so massive? We get to end the season now. Come visit my event. We'll have a great time. Nobles can use their wealth to bid on any building in any region, each of which affects a stat. This is done through an auction where only the 2 most funded buildings are chosen. When the auction is open, nobles can fund with the following command: exclamation point AX. Fund exclamation point fund AX, where X is a personal wealth. When you're ready, hit start auction to begin the auction. Okay, so basically you get to choose which one. That's not what she said. Okay. So you either get a library, a stadium for Dog Fox. For Loremaster, you get an aqueduct or a Grand Bazaar. For Toki, you either get a monument or a theater. Start an auction. Use for $1. So basically, you're doing exclamation point fund A, and then the amount that you want to do. You have 1,000 gold, and you're basically spending that gold to bet. And the biggest option gets their thing funded. Dogfox gotta put in some money, bro. You fund your own, yes. And the 2 top leading ones get funded. You have 1,000 gold. Time's up. No. Top one guy was Lore Master. Biggest contributor was Lore Master. So Dog Fox got one, and Lore Master got one. Crimson Vigil, the Archbishop's request, finding a spouse. I'm gonna go finding a spouse. We gonna find me a bad bitch. In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, nobles, even the spy master. There's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. Is it really that urgent? But mother, I don't want to get married. Nonsense, a king cannot rule alone. Don't worry, I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? Women. Excellent! I'll send out messages to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. But mother, I don't want to get married. There's no events over there. Wasn't there one over here? Oh, the Crimson Vigil, yeah, that was Lord Master's thing. Your Majesty, I wish to speak with you about the situation in the north. Too long have the Northerners been allowed to worship their heathen tree gods in brazen defiance of the ninth god. Allow me to send some of my best missionaries to the north, for the good of the realm. Some choices have uncertain outcomes called challenges. These can either be random or based on a stat. The percentage shows a chance of success. I'll have to bring it to my council. You have my express permission. It's a 40% chance of success. I won't hear any of this be gone. My stability goes down. We're gonna roll the dice here. I'm gonna roll the dice here. Wonderful! I'll make the preparations right away. The other regions are less than thrilled that you did not consult the council about the Archbishop's request, but it doesn't stop the mission from going on ahead as planned. Authority is now credible with the kingdom. Defiance is now grumbling. Defiance is now insolent. I need to up that with the East. I'm kind of getting cooked in the East. All in all, it's a success. The missionaries convinced hundreds, perhaps thousands of northern common folk to be inducted into the Ninth Church. It succeeded! Faith is now skeptical. Lord Master, let's look about this vigil. The Crimson Vigil takes place in a bleak castle atop an eastern hill. Your journey takes weeks, and your baggage train keeps getting stuck in bogs. Guests at the Crimson Vigil compete on who can dress in the most ghoulish and frightening costume. What do you dress as? A demon with horns, cloven hooves, and red skin. Minus 250 treasury. A dragon with gem-studded wings and a golden tail. Minus 750. A ghost in tattered clothing draped with clanking chains. Let's go with a dragon, bro. We gotta go all out. The wings get stuck in the castle doorways and you keep tripping over your tail, but the counts are in awe at such a display of ostentatious wealth. Treasury is now 2,250. Authority is now commanding in the kingdom. As you're assessing your appearance, Count Lore Master sweeps in dressed as a living corpse. Welcome, welcome. Your costume is extraordinary, your highness. Truly, it puts the rest of us to shame. Please remember to stay in the upper levels. The dungeons are out of the bounds. In the ballroom, you find the counts gathered, all dressed up as frightful monsters, wolfmen, pumpkin heads, witches. A waiter glides past holding a tray of canopies. A pianist plays a mournful tune. The Crimson Vigil begins at midnight. What role will you take? A mourner? Or were you willing to betray a hound of the betrayer? Can you tell me about these roles? I'll play a mourner. I'll play one of the Hounds of the Betrayer. Do you not have a more prestigious role you can offer me? The most prestigious role is the King in Exile, but that is usually reserved for the counts who have been attending the vigils for many years. I'll play the Hounds of the Betrayer. Yeah, don't go into the dungeon. I've got some things down there. Okay, bro. The counts gather after Count Loremaster delivers a short speech about remembering the old ways. A flaming crown is placed upon his head. I will. Okay, fuck off. I wanted to play that role. I will be playing the King in Exile this event. The Hounds of the Betrayer will try to catch me, but fear not. I am swift as a falling star and old as the hills. Chase after the King in Exile. Lord Master run down the corridor, flames licking behind him, and you give chase. A dozen other hounds of the betrayer run alongside you, howling and yipping enthusiastically. Somehow, despite the silly costume and massive flaming hat, Lord Master is quick on his feet. Catching him won't be easy. Head back to the mourners without catching your prey, Defiance. Chase after him, 40% chance. Slip back into your chambers, abandoning the game entirely. Motherfucker, I'm gonna chase your ass. What the fuck you think this is? I'm putting on Nikes. Ush, 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 ush. Despite your stupid wings getting stuck in doorways, you grab hold of Lord Master and drag him back to the circle of mourners. That's what I'm talking about. The ceremony concludes with a mock execution and a bottle of very expensive red wine spilled over Lord Master's head. After that, the music is cheerful, the count dance, and the chat is long into the night. At dawn, you board your carriage and begin the journey back to the capital. Authority is now imperious. That's the end of that season. Across the kingdom, discontent with the king is rising. Everyone knew that he was better off, but until now, it hadn't occurred to most people just how much better off. Now the peasants are asking all sorts of troublesome questions about their benevolent overlord, and as everyone knows, once a question has been asked, can't be unasked. Meanwhile, perched atop a hill in a remote eastern wilderness, there sits a dark, austere castle. At the top of the tallest tower, Count, Eternal, and their co-conspirators can be found celebrating with a few glasses of wine. The lowborn are getting rowdy, and it's all thanks to us. Now that they had know how much wealth the king is hiding, they're itching to get rid of him. Careful now. Don't get them too riled up, mind you, or they'll start asking questions about our wealth as well. Yes, now it's time to incite some real chaos. Show them that King Eternal is not only greedy, he's utterly incompetent too. For the next stage of their scheme, the Count must lower stability to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Taxation. Here you can set different levels of tax or bribes for each region in your kingdom, potentially punishing some while rewarding others. Balance the needs of your treasury against defiance changes. Remember, if the region's defiance is higher than both authority and stability, they can rebel. All nobles gain wealth here, but one region gains extra wealth with a trade bonus. Regions with a higher trade stat are more likely to get trade bonuses. You can bribe me to drop my defiance. I'm gonna institute a common tax with Hold up now. Hold up, Dog Fox. Your military's kind of strong. I'm gonna institute a cruel tax on Dog Fox. I'm gonna bribe the counts. And do a regular tax for Toki. Dog Fox doesn't have that much money though. I'll fuck you over, Dog Fox. I'm gonna fuck you over. Defiance is now insolent in the north. The east is now grumbling. Ooh, a comet sighting. Yeah, you have a shit ton of money. I have found 3 potential matches for you. One eligible young woman from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance. Yes, yes, I know. And a partner for life to have and to hold. Don't forget. If I don't want to marry, that's a decision that can wait until after you've seen them, isn't it? You guys are making it rain coins. Your mother leads you to a great hall where she's arranged 3 portraits on easel. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Wait, I don't even get to meet them? There's no time for sentiment. You just need to a match that benefits your station and suits your political needs. I don't know why she sounds like Silk. She whisks away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Sorcha, firstborn daughter of the Northern Dog Fox 101 clan. Apparently, the other Northerners have nicknamed her Windspeaker. Can't imagine why. She keeps the company of witch women and god speakers who have taught her mysterious secrets. Had a bit of controversy a while back when her clan hall burned down. She was to blame somehow. Could see the appeal, I suppose. This is Marcella, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Lawmaster dynasty. She's a good-looking one, eh? And not bad. The fact I'm talking like this is so funny to me. And not a bad word is to say about it. Everyone likes her. She's lost half her family fortune in the gambling halls, unfortunately. She got in some trouble with the Inquisition a while ago, but it didn't come to anything. She's all right. And finally, from the coast, we have Herona, the wealthy heirs to the Lord Patrician's Toki, the god's estate. She spends most of her time in solitude of her villa, so I know little about her. Yours could be better. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you will anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. Ooh. A lifelong alliance? Me personally, if you know my dating taste, you know who I'm gonna pick. Or you can say no, I'm not getting married. The first one he knew. This is Sorocha. I know who she is. I know who she is. I know who she is. I've made my decision. But which one do you wish to marry? I refuse to marry any of them. Would go crazy though. Toki, Dog Fox, we're getting married. They're pissed though. They are pissed. Okay, we got one more. Oh, 2 more. This is Toki's area, right? A blood-red comet was spotted in the night sky over the coast. Your august majesty, the laborers are claiming it is a terrible omen. The common folk are on the verge of panic. Is there anything I can do? Tell the church. Tell the church to dispel such baseless superstitions. I'll tell them there's nothing to worry about. No, just peasants being peasants. Do you want this down? Ooh, we should raise this. Okay, faith. Authority? You want me to lower my authority? I think we go faith. Faith is now steadfast. Stability is now civil. The priest of the coast preach that a comet is actually a good omen due to a new interpretation of an obscure cluster of stars. Fortunately, the church is trusted enough that the peasants believe their pastors. The comet is celebrated as a sign of the night's god Father. I want it down in 4 seasons, plenty of time. You ain't getting shit, Lord Master. You ain't getting shit. I'm winning this. The songstress. Your esteemed highness, a bard who calls herself the songstress has been making waves on the coast. Her performances attracted huge crowds. So huge that they've been brawls and stampede as people push closer to the stage. There have been no deaths yet, but it's only a matter of time. With every concert, the riots get worse. What can we do to nip this in the bud? Ooh. Ban her from performing. Ensure her shows have adequate security. Invite her to the palace for a private show. This is not a matter for the council's attention. We're doing reverse voting. The one with the least amount of options gets picked. Or the least votes get picked. Vote! Exclamation point vote. A, B, C, or D. Lord Master votes C. Toki, Dog Fox. Okay, Dog Fox votes C. Oh. Toki votes D. Wait, how is voting tied? Break the tie by selecting one of these options. Either Defiance, down, or ensure shows of adequate security, military, down. Dogfox, your military is crazy. But isn't this you, Dogfox? I don't really care about your military. Your military kind of sucks. I'm gonna ban her. Oh, I thought D would be his only choice because I chose that and not the ones that either no one votes for the peer. Yeah, it was a reverse vote. The option that you voted for was the one that you didn't want. Got your ass. Most wise, your serene highness, I will send the city watcher to inform her that our music is banned from public spaces. It's the end of that season, baby. In a dingy seaside tavern, two Parisians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. Blood, ashes, damnation, sea and storm take us all. Whatever is the matter? I offered cash to a palace official and he acted like I was trying to give him a head lice. The bastard almost turned me over to the watch. I had to make a quick getaway. It doesn't surprise me. The king has an iron grip on the throne. No one dares move against him. So there's no room for some good old-fashioned bribery. What is the world coming to? She's aimed to lower authority to 4 or less. By royal decree, we can tweak these laws governing how the council votes. We can't pass more than 3 of these laws at once, and only 1 may be used per vote. Swing votes. After a vote, nobles can change their minds and vote for different options. Plus 600 treasury if the nobles vote for the selected option. If the nobles vote otherwise, -2. Ooh, that's a good one. So basically, you would get gold if you voted for an option that I wanted, or you would lose 200 gold if you didn't. If nobles vote for the monarch's church, they can gain plus 500 personal wealth. So you guys can stack money. I think Monarch's Crow, I'm gonna adopt this one. Which one are that you already have a maximum? Please choose one of the current laws to replace. I didn't even look at that one. Okay, so fuck it. Fuck it. I didn't even look. No, you get gold on the gamble. Oh. Guys! I'm getting married. Your wedding to Sriracha is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. We get gold on the golden trade. Okay. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bernard's Cathedral with Sorcha at your side. Do you take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife? I changed my mind. I can't do this. I do. And I pronounce you king and wife. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance, and at the feast, your new wife, Sorcha, delivers a long, rambling speech that puts everyone to sleep. Stability is now steady. Authority is now iron-fisted. Defiance is now cordial. Defiance is now aloof. Defiance is now grumbling. So I'm at a pretty good spot. You guys are kind of fucking up. I'm at a pretty good spot here. I ain't gonna lie. By the time you find yourself alone with Sorcha, it's past midnight and you never felt more tired. What a wonderful occasion that was. Not a patch on a proper northern wedding, of course. Is it really a wedding if there isn't at least one axe fighting at the altar? I hope you're not feeling homesick already. You better get used to life in the capital. Of course not. I never get homesick, actually. I can't abide people who waste time dwelling on the past. What are your thoughts on the state of the kingdom? Up at the altar, what do you think when you saw me? Tell me something you're passionate about. Iron fisting. Marvel Rivals? Well, you know, the kingdom looks after itself. Sorcha immediately changes the topic to talk about something she is more interested in. In my spare time, I tinker with some very complicated science stuff. I won't get into it, though. You wouldn't understand half of it. That's so interesting. Oh god, I've married an utter twit. It is, isn't it? Anyway, to continue on the subject, you gently fall asleep to the sound of Sorcha droning on about herself. That's kind of a dickhead move. Okay. Let's go to Dog Fox's area. Your Highness, the seasons have not been kind to us in the north. We face poor harvests and miserable farmers. I beg you, send aid. Well, what do your people need? I suppose I could send some grain to support your peasants. What people? No! I am to be wed, your majesty, and when the day comes, I will drink only the finest mead. With farms in our current state, we lack the honey. I need more bees. Force the farmers in the north to don their fancy wicker suits, and we shall all drink our fills. Honey wine. Offer honey subsidies for northern farmers. Pass a law that mandates beekeeping in the north. Do nothing. This is ridiculous. Hold on, I gotta look. Farming and I lose 500 gold, and defiance goes down. Authority goes up. I don't really need authority to go up. Farming goes up, and defiance goes down. Sonny Jack Daniels. I'm gonna veto this one. So you vote! Exclamation point vote A or B. Y'all vote A, okay. Looks like A wins. Offer honey subsidies for northern farmers. Voting is closed. The council has voted. The north farmers are uncertain until you explain that apiarism actually just means keeping bees. Soon the north is abuzz. We are the council, right? Yes, you guys are the council. Treasury is now at 1,550. Farming is now fertile. Thank you, Your Majesty. My wedding is sure to be a success. Defiance is now loyal. Guys, I'm kind of goated at this, huh? I'm not goated at being a king. We should do this more often. Me being a king, I mean. Your esteemed highness, how could you be stupid enough to ban the songstress' wonderful music? That was your idea. You said, are you in the right mind? Defiance up. With green. You said all these make defiance higher. Oh, I I supported the band, but that was before she played me a tune. Now I realize it would be criminal to keep our music from the world. Anyway, I don't think you could ban it if you wanted to. The watch officers you sent to arrest her have joined her fan club instead. So let's forget all about that silly band, shall we? And maybe invite her to the palace. Next. Vote. Should the council unban the songstress music, allow her to perform freely again, order the spy master to investigate this phenomena, or refuse to lift the ban? Defiance down, authority down. Defiance up, stability down. Ooh, I'm gonna do Monarch's choice, and I'm gonna do. So this one means if you choose my choice, you get 500 gold. Choose to investigate. Exclamation point vote A, B, or C. But if you vote B, you get 500 gold. Yeah, your goal is to try to get my authority down. So you would want to vote A. You piece of shit. Fuck you, Lore Master. Why did you say something? Voting has closed. We will allow her to perform freely again. Excellent, the music of the songstress cannot, must not be silenced. Of course, nobles, take your sudden U-turn as a sign that you are bowing to the songstress's power. Authority is now imperious, so we lost authority. You gotta get it down to 5, Toki, though, and we're at 7. In the season. New season! Up in the north, Chief Dog Fox 101 is hosting a grand feast at his clan hall. Our plans are going better than expected. The spy master thinks that all is well in the kingdom, and while the cat's away, the mice shall play. Please don't refer to us as mice. We're honorable warriors. There's no honor in politics, my friend. Our step is to replace the palace watch with our own agents. We already control the honor guard. If we buy the loyalty of the watch, we will have complete control of the palace. The next stage of their scheme, the chiefs must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less in 2 seasons. You can easily do this. All I need to spend is 50 gold. Your Majesty, these upstarts are saying they have a right to your throne. No doubt the nobles are already scheming to crown the region's preferred claimant. Okay. So, Lore Master and Dog Fox are the closest to their shit. That's so easy, bro. Lower this kingdom's ability to 4 or less. You're not getting this. You're not getting this, Lore Master. You're not getting this 100%. And then Dog Fox or Toki, you have to lower the kingdom's authority to 4 or less. And I'm at 7. You have to get basically minus 50 gold, and you have to do stability to 4. We only got 2 things or 3 things here. See what this one is. My kingdom. Eternal, I've come to ask a favor. I recently purchased a very rare reagent for one of my alchemic studies. Reagent. A rare eastern herb known as Shashara's Tears. Unfortunately, it's been delayed. I was buying it from Count Loremaster. Speak to him about it for me, would you? I'll look into it. Thanks, Morgana. Let me know how you fare. Oh. She said thanks, Morgana. I was like, who the fuck is Morgana? You summon Count Loremaster to the council chambers the next day to talk in private. Greetings, your majesty. What can I do for you? I hear you have something for my wife. Lamentably, I cannot give you the specimen just yet. This is embarrassing, but the package was damaged in transit and proper preservation manners and measures and all that. I've already disciplined my serfs for the mistake, naturally. But the flower is already ruined, crushed beyond recognition, I'm afraid. I'm trying to source another specimen, but Sashara's tears are very rare indeed. Keep looking then, sir. Searcher will have to wait. I'll see if anyone else has one to sell. Just hand over the damaged specimen, I'm sure it'll be fine. Ooh. I'm up. Yeah. Are you sure, Your Majesty? It'll be terribly crushed and half rotted, not suitable for display or replanting at all. He's not doing any of that. He dismisses concerns with a wave of the hand. Searcher receives the specimen before a week's end. She is most pleased with it. After all, wipes only need the extract of the plants. Contrary to Count Lord Master's beliefs, you were never going to put it on display. Exactly. I didn't need to do that. Fuck. This motherfucker just wanted it for himself. Spot of heresy. With this dog fox. Your Majesty, I'm stunned, outraged, and incensed. I've been summoned to a trial by the Inquisition on some nonsense. Fabricated charge. They're saying a group of church missionaries went missing near my lands. The weather's cold around there. Anything could have happened to them. No one dares defend me on their own. Too scared of the High Inquisition. Trial is set. Council must intervene, Your Majesty. Though she remained silent, the council is keenly aware of the High Inquisitor's steely gaze from across the chamber. Hey, voting time. How will council handle the accused? Search for a witness, defend Chief Dog Fox, help the Inquisition gather evidence against Dog Fox, suggest he pray for a good outcome. Ooh. So I can fuck Dog Fox over here. And Dog Fox only needs... Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you over, Dog Fox. I'm gonna veto this one. I'm gonna veto that one. Exclamation point. Vote A or B or C, actually. I used to pray for times like this. You can either vote B or C. Exclamation point B or C. You cannot vote A. I vetoed A. Okay. Voting is over. There's a 50-50 chance of Dog Fox losing this. Oh! During the trial, Dog Fox rumbles and confesses to being responsible for the death you failed. Death of the missionaries, their bodies are found hidden in his cellars. Stability is now stable. Defiance is now cordial. Faith is now agnostic. Let's fucking go. Unsmiling, the High Inquisitor gives the order. By the end of the day, Dog Fox has been put to death. Woo! Chief Dog Fox has died. Dog Fox 1012 has joined the council. So you're still in the game. You're still in the game, Dog Fox. But that's your son. Capital Shell. Your Majesty, I've just received reports that Songstress will be giving a performance in the capital in a matter of days. Wait, who approved this? Aren't her shows usually accompanied by mass riding? We don't have long to prepare. Indeed, she could have planned something even worse. Why else would she risk coming here? Oh, just let the poor woman play her music. Oh, wait, no, this is Toki. Oh, just let the poor woman play her music in peace. Once you hear it, you'll never question her again. What should be done about the songstress's plans to perform a show in the capital? Send soldiers to stop her? Drown her out with church bells. Allow her to show to go on ahead, or invite her to the palace for a private show instead. I can't veto anymore. We can do reverse voting or monarch's choice, where you get 50 plus gold. Your military kind of sucks. I'm gonna monarch's choice. Drown her out with church bells. Time to vote! Exclamation point vote. A, B, or you can vote whatever. You can vote whatever. A, B, C, or D. You have to do exclamation point vote and then C. So no bribes. Nope. Lord Master, you still need to vote. Guys. It's tied at 1. Okay. Allow the show to go on instead. Fines down. Send soldiers a stopper. 30% with my military. Ooh, I'll just allow it. A wise decision. On the day of the show, the streets of the capital are swarming. Tens of thousands of peasants have traveled from across the kingdom to see the songstress perform. Attend the performance yourself. Stay safely at your palace. I got it. I'm not. Fuck. What does this need to be? 4 or less goes down. I have to attend. Ah! She walks on the stage and the crowd roars. The confident smirk on her face doesn't fade as she notices you watching from the royal box. She plucks a few notes on her lyre, looking up at you. Her music is the most beautiful thing you've ever heard. Your cheeks are instantly damp with tears. Now at last, the king has come to hear me sing. Oh, she's gonna fucking kill me. Now I'm sure you all agree that you should kneel to me. Order her head removed from the shoulder. Kneel before her. Laugh at her insolence. Your knees buckle and you find yourself kneeling before her. The audience laughing at the sight of their king prostrating himself before the mere bard. Fuck! And it would be treachery to show me to your treasury. It wouldn't be treachery to show me what? What? 1,000 I can't let her do this. Can't let her do this. Break free of the enchantment. As soon as you try, does the thought vanishes immediately from your mind. Sorry, did you say something about wanting to see my God damn it! Dude, Dogfox is gonna win! I need more gold. How do I gain more gold? You escort her back to your palace where you help her shoveling gleams of piles of gold into some special sacks that she brought on an occasion. How clever of her. For as long as you shall live, my crimes you shall forgive. Next day, you issue a proclamation. The songstress is to receive a royal pardon for all past and future crimes, including the theft from your treasury. Last you heard, the songstress had retired to a private island to live a life of luxury with her thousands of devotees. You wish her well. You have no choice in the matter. Fuck! Dude! Auction time! Okay, so... You were saying... Shut up! This is Dogfox's. He either gets A or B. He chooses A or B. He either gets an observatory or a stadium. Lore Master gets a Grand Bazaar or a prison, which is C or D. And then Toki, you have E or F, which is an aqueduct or a theater, and you have to pay for it. You have Toki, you have 1,100 gold. Lore Master, you have 2,146 gold. And Dog Fox, you are 799. You have 799. You can fund any of them. Oh, so anyone can fund any of them. So like if you want, Dog Fox to win, you could purchase his. Okay. Let's start the auction. You guys got 60 seconds. Exclamation point A and the amount of money you wish to or exclamation point Y is the code for the building. So A, B, C, D, or F, and then the amount of money. We got Lore Master with 100 for his prison. Dog Fox with 650 for his aqueduct. For F1. Yeah. Wait, why did Toki not go through? Toki's didn't go through. It's exclamation point fund, Toki. Exclamation point fund. Fund. There you go. Gotta lurk, I gotta lock in. Peace out, Dog Fox. Thanks for coming by. Okay, what got chosen? The theater and the prison. Rumors about your heir. We having a kid? Your marriage to Sorcha has grown strong and steady, like an old castle wall. Though it began as a political arrangement, it blossomed into something like love. It's high time you thought about an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a significant affair. Very happy, thank you. It went well as it could be expected. Felt more like a life sentence than a wedding. Your happiness isn't as important as fulfilling your duty to the kingdom, but I'm glad you found a way to have both. Done well so far, but something's still missing. An heir. Need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own will do the trick, even if they're a bastard or the youngest of your many cousins. What? My wife and I will have a child together. I'm pretty sure I have a bastard child lying around there somewhere. I'll make my youngest cousin my heir. I plan to adopt a lowborn child from an orphanage. Let's have a kid. Ah, the traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can get down to business. There's nothing in your area. They're all in my area. Your Majesty, I've heard some disconcerting whispers about Chief Dog Fox 101 II of the North. He has been discreetly offering corn to your palace watch. Just gifts, he says. Gifts of enough coin to retire with. I wanted to take a month off my job to get down. Hey, same, buddy. I had no idea Chief Dog Fox 2 was so generous. What is he playing at? I thought chiefs could be trusted. My honor guard will keep me safe. What's he playing at? Your watch have been grumbling about their low wages recently. If we don't give them a raise, these bribes will be very appealing. Fortunately, we can't give them anything with the treasury as low as it is. We need to bring the matter to the council, your majesty. Very well, assemble them at once. I balanced this beard. You don't have a shred of proof of any of this. Don't make me laugh. I trust the rest of the council will join in scorning these lies. Ooh. Ooh. Take emergency measures to boost the treasury. Sack the current watch and rehire from scratch. Lay scheme for 1 season. These are baseless allegations. I'm gonna veto this. Exclamation point, vote A or B. My goddamn money back. Whatever you go with lore. Yes, sir. We get $1,000. Thank God. Wait! Wait! My stability and my authority! What? You order the mint to produce more coins. The sudden rise in inflation causes food prices to rise enough to leave thousands starving. One problem made two. Most of the extra cash goes straight to the Palace Watch. Hopefully this will buy their loyalty. Yeah, we're fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. That's the 5th peasant I've had to hang this week, and just like all the others, she was trying to steal our gold and give it to the poor. Pah! What do they need with gold anyway? Something is amiss, Your Majesty. Someone has been stirring up discontent among the peasantry, and I have reason to believe it is the counts. Why should I care about a few money-grubbing peasants? Why would the counts stir up trouble with the common folk? Just tell me what I need to stop them. Peasants' uprising is trouble if not de-escalated quickly. The counts will capitalize on this instability to install Vanya as monarch. So we kill a few more, put the fear of the 9 into them. You misunderstand, this is exactly what the count wants. It will cause chaos. Your Majesty, you must get a grip on the common folk. If the kingdom is stable, discontent will not be able to spread as easily. This will give me more time to root out the conspirators. The kingdom could certainly be doing better. If things don't change soon, these protests will only get worse. Perhaps the council will aid you in this endeavor. No, the fuck they won't. No, the fuck they won't. Everyone should chip in to pay for some new hospitals. Promise some reforms to the common folk to keep them calm. Delay scheme for 1 season. Peasants are always unhappy about something. Let them riot. I will give you 500 gold if you choose B. Voting starts. Exclamation point vote and your option A, B, or C. But I'll give you... Oh, okay. All right. Okay. You can't bribe me. But it's 500 gold. You know what you could do with 500 gold? You guys suck. You guys fucking suck. Everyone should chip in to pay some more. Okay, stability goes up. That's good for me. Defiance goes up. Bad for me. I think A is the best one. Hospitals. Everyone loves hospitals ever since you're choosing your fate, basically, yeah. Ever since doctors stopped just waiting for people to die and instead trying to cure them, everyone has always wanted more hospitals. Everyone, that is, besides the nobles, who usually have to pay for it. Defiance is now aloof. Defiance is now cordial. Defiance in the east is now insolent. Some chiefs' wealth has decreased. Some of chiefs' wealth has decreased. Some of Parisians' wealth has decreased. Some of the count's wealth has decreased. Oh, you guys paid for it. But why should we have to pay for them? They're peasants. I thought I was paying for them. I don't give a fuck if you guys pay for them. Up in the north, Chief Dog Fox II has gathered his fellow plotters for a hike through the mountains. Some of our bribes have been accepted. Not enough. The king is paying the palace watch well enough that their loyalties aren't easily swayed. So we have some of the watch in our pockets. Isn't that enough? I get it. I get it. Wealth is you guys. Treasury is me. Nay, not yet. We can't make a move until we're sure we won't be discovered. Chief's aim is to lower the treasury to 1,500 or less. Yeah, I know that. We know that already, though. Following in corruption, in a dingy seaside tavern, 2 Parisians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. Good news, my friend. The palace officials have been accepting my bribes. They're becoming more and more open to corruption. What are you getting in return? Oh, not much. A better seat in the council chamber, access to the king's room when he's out, that sort of thing. But the important thing is that the king's staff are getting used to selling their principles to the highest bidder. So what's next? Palace staff are one thing, but the true prize would be the loyalty of the chancellor and the rest of the king's inner circle. To do that, we need to demolish their respect for the king. If the kingdom is in chaos, they will see the king as an incompetent fool, and be much more open to our bribes. To advance their scheme, the Parisians must lower stability to 4 or less preseason. The final push. Back in the East, Conte, you can't say that, has met their coast conspirators once again. Wine is being passed around in good measure, and spirits seem high. We've done it again, my good friends. The parents are in uproar. Riots are commonplace across the kingdom. I can foresee no negative consequences of this, other than for the king, of course. How exquisite! I'm sure the king is already cowering in his palace. Who knew Lowborn could be so useful? Now then, only one step remains. I have 2 proposals to the plan ahead. One way or another, we will push the peasants to turn violent. Ooh, this is for Lore Master. Devalue the king's currency, spreading mass poverty, or manufacture a food crisis, spreading mass starvation. This is only for you, Lore Master. You got 8 seconds. 5 seconds. You bitch. Diabolical. Why would you even call it evil? Well, diabolical, why? You might even call it evil. What's up, Sanjay? No, it's for their own good, but when you think about it, everyone will be better off with me on the throne. With this final push, we will ensure the king soon has more than just a few angry peasants on his hands. Yes, and once the fighting starts, I'll be right there, ready to step in and negotiate. The final stage of their scheme, the counts must lower all regions' combined trade to 13 or less. That's hard. The endgame. At least one region has entered the final stage of their scheme. If they pass, they'll win the game. There are some exceptions. If 2 or more regions pass the final scheme stage, the winner will be decided at random. Instability, authority, or treasury. If stability, authority, or treasury hit 0 and a final scheme stage passes at the same time, the scheme takes priority. If a rebellion ends with a rebellion win and a final scheme stage passes at the same time, the scheme takes priority. The monarch can only win in ambition events, which will appear after you've acquired an heir. 6th grade, bro. Shut up. The Parisians find a reef of pearl-bearing clams, making 500 wealth. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. Okay, Sanjay just came in and has 1,500 gold. Let's see here. How much gold do you know, Lore Master? You're getting a hella tax. Bro, you got too much money. Plus, you have me, too, which I'm not spending gold. I'm going to bribe. No. You know what? Fuck you guys. We're doing a full tax on everybody. Full tax on everybody. Everybody getting taxed. Fuck you think this is? Kraken. A Kraken of real life, honest to the 9th Kraken just outside my harbor off the western shore. We should send our navy to subdue the beast at once. A Kraken has every advantage in a sea battle, Your Majesty. Perhaps a lighter touch is preferable. It's said Kraken can be appeased by offering offering of living creatures. Heretical nonsense! You cannot be considering this, Your Majesty. Send in the patricians' navy, appease the Kraken with a sacrifice, or let it be. Offer thyself. I vetoed B or C. Exclamation point A or B. Oh, exclamation point vote A or B. The voting has begun. You guys are hoes. You guys are actually hoes. You guys are actually hoes. Oh my god. The Navy takes to the sea after the crack, and a terrible battle ensues, and the fleet is almost totally destroyed! Woo! Your Navy is cooked, bro. Your Navy is cooked. You failed. But no, that it was an actual Kraken. If anything, this is the King's fault for sanctioning this foolhardy attack. Is that bad? Yes. It's bad for you. The Kraken, angered by this attack, terrorizes the coast for weeks on end. Ships go missing, piers are destroyed, and citizens fear the ninth god has forsaken them. Trade is now modest, faith is now irreverent, and noble Parisian Sanjay the Bushman's wealth has decreased to 0. What's that? A petitioner from afar. Your Majesty, there's a petitioner here to see you today. Not exactly sure where she's from. You'll see soon enough, Your Majesty. Greetings, Your Majesty. My name is Orid. I have a proposition for you. Who are you exactly? Tell me more about this proposition. 3 ships are docked in the harbor to the west. Their holds are packed to the gills with muskets and gunpowder, and each boat a full battery of cannons. They're all yours in return for a small favor. And what is a favor? I only wish to stay in the kingdom with your blessing and protection. I can show your soldiers how to use weapons, of course, to avoid any accidents. Alright, what did you do? I don't know what you mean, Your Majesty. I simply wish to keep my dealings private. You will forgive me, I hope. Okay, provide safe harbor for Oriad in exchange for musket, reject Oriad's offer and send her away, confiscate the weapons and take Oriad prisoner. If you didn't get married, you could have married her. That would have been great. Great. She has so much like firepower. I'm gonna do Monarch's choice. Provider safe harbor. Exclamation point vote. A, B, C, or D. What you want to do with Orid? Time to vote. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. You can bribe me. Voting is over. We provide safe harbor. Toki's Dog Fox's army is kind of crazy. Orid and her weapons provide most useful. Jesus. Orid and her weapons prove most useful in the coming months. She and her crew train your officers as promised. Military is now mighty in the north. Military is now weak in the coast. Military is now powerful in the east. This is really bad for me. I thought it was going to be for me. Orid demonstrates by puncturing a metal breastplate at 500 yards. Council clearly made the right decision. That kind of sucks for me. Because you guys' military, like that, both of you guys' military is kind of cracked right now. The Archbishop. The North has taken to keeping like bees to a flower. Crops are bountiful and fields are blooming. There have been festivals with much dancing and merriment. Well, but the church is worried. The farm folk are besieged by nightmares, all involving bees. It has made them superstitious, and they are losing faith in the Your Highness, wait, the Norse farms have improved beyond measure, and there's widespread happiness like never before. But for some reason, the church wishes to burn our hives. Wait, what? I have to let them burn something. Where's Faith? Okay, Faith is at 2. I have to let them burn something. Thank you, Your Majesty. Must be done. Our churches lie empty on holy days. The peasants of the north now worship only the harvest. They pray to their hives instead of the ninth. Faith is now impious. Oh, Your Greatness, please! The peasants have full bellies and joyful smiles. That is what the church would burn, Your Greatness. Liar! My priests report that your peasants complain of night horrors and insomnia. Something evil is happening in the north. Okay, time to vote. Spare the bees, fund more bees, or burn the hives. More bees, fund more bees, faith and farming go up. Spare the bees, faith goes down, farming goes up. Gonna reverse choice this. So you're gonna want to vote for the one that you don't want. Exclamation point, vote. A, B, C, or D. Or A, B, or C. You vote the one that you don't want. Lord Master, have you played this game before? I hate you. How are you doing this to me? Oh, Toki voted A. So it has to be B. The church is horrified. The farmers are overjoyed. They invest in more hives and throw festivals to celebrate. Not festivals in your name, nor in the name of the night god. But at least they're happy. Faith is now heathen. Farming is now rampant. Need to get my stability up. By royal... Okay, these are the laws. The monarch can mark their preferred voting option. If chosen, they gain +1 authority. Anonymous voting. How nobles choose to vote is hidden from the monarch's view. +1 stability if more than 50% of nobles vote for any one option. I need authority. Get rid of reverse voting. One or more regions are able to rebel as their defiance stat is higher than both authority and stability. If the rebels get more victory points than the loyalists, they'll win the game. If the loyalists get more victory points than the rebels, they'll put down a rebellion and continue the game. If multiple regions rebel and win, a vote between the 2 rebelling regions with the highest stat will determine the successor. Important, rebelling regions have their schemes paused. Regions with high military stat are more likely to overthrow the monarch with a rebellion. If stability, authority, or treasury hit 0, the rebels win the civil war. Oh shit. On the verge, cannot start a rebellion. Defines is too low, needs to be 5 or higher. You both can rebel. The revolution. Let's see. The situation is becoming untenable, Your Majesty. A war is looming, or at least a coup. Who's it this time? Can't we have a spy master deal with this? I'm afraid there's little I can do against this kind of enemy. We're not simply facing some disgruntled, easily assassinatable nobles this time. The people of the kingdom itself have turned against you. They aren't merely trying to overthrow you, they're calling for the destruction of the monarchy itself, and the proclamation of a new People's Republic in its place. So, they're led by a former shipbuilder, so I understand it. A woman named Lila. You could fix your defiance. So I'll kill her. I see. This will be a difficult situation to defuse, Your Majesty. I would advise diplomacy. Why did I say diplomacy? Diplomacy. Perhaps this Lila will be willing to forgive your transgressions if you meet with her and hash out a compromise. Or I take a detachment of the city watch door to door and start rooting out these revolutionaries and send them to their gallows. Might that be your only chance to regain control now is through fear? Might be that your only chance to regain control now is through fear. Arrange a meeting with Lila, Chancellor, Archbishop, have your priests preach to their flocks. Root out the traitors and send them to the gallows marshal. Treasurer, what if we offer them bribes directly from the treasury? Yeah, I'm gonna lose all my money if I do that. Minus 1,000 gold. I still have 1,700 gold. Let's talk and see what she wants. Of course, Your Highness, I will contact her immediately. Your vices mill out of the throne room, leaving you to brood alone for hours until your wife arrives later that evening. You're gonna negotiate, I hear. I wish you the best of luck. Those mobs won't easily be calm from what I've seen. Don't suppose you have a better idea? Well, I don't. That's why you're the king, I suppose. You make the hard decisions for better or worse. Days pass and blur. The rumbles of discontent spread like tremors across the capital. Even from inside the walls of your palace, the earth seems to be shaken with the power of the promised change. Time drags on like a hot rake until the chancellor bursts into the throne room one morning with Lila by their side. This is Lila, Your Majesty. She shall come to negotiate. Surrender. Surrender. What the fuck? The first time you guard this champion of the people, you can't help but think she looks like any other peasant you've dealt with during your reign. Perhaps there's a lesson in there somewhere. We meet at last. A pleasure. Wish I could say the same. But put simply, your position ain't gonna last. Your match? The people of the kingdom have spoken and I'm their messenger. You're no longer needed. You get me? Will you at least let me live? You can take my palace. You can't take my palace from me. What if I was a ceremonial king? What do I say here, bro? I'm cooked. They're either gonna kill me. I say you can't take the palace from me, which probably starts a war. Fuck this shit. You can't take this shit from me. I built this shit brick by brick. Well, it is a symbol of a corruption of the monarchy and its accumulation of wealth at the expense of the common citizen. But on the other hand, I suppose you did come to us in good faith. Let me give you our terms. We'll spare your life if you agree to step down as king. I will be acting regent until a new constitution is drafted. And you can keep your palace, I suppose. You either accept these terms as they are, or a particularly tall man stood behind Lila, glares at you, and punches his open palm in a threatening gesture. Your chancellor smiles nervously at you. Very well, I'll accept. Never, I am king now and always. I'm the motherfucking king of this shit. You guys will never take this shit from me. You ain't gonna take this shit from me. I'm sorry to hear that, Your Majesty. See you soon. You ain't gonna take shit. Once Lila and her followers have left the throne room, the chancellor shuffles back in to see you. I'm a little worried, Your Highness. If the people of the capital were to rise up, our garrison wouldn't be able to stop them. That might have been our only chance at peace. Fuck peace. Don't be such a big baby, Chancellor. The king's got a plan to have you, Your Majesty. Yes, I'm going to flee the capital. Yes. Bring me that woman's head, Marshal. Kill that motherfucker. Gladly, Your Majesty. More days pass. Precious time trickles away. You feel the walls of your palace closing in. When the marshal finally returns to meet you, it's on a gurney just inside the front gate. She's lifeless. The red of her cape mixes with bloodstains splatter across her chest plate. Not all of it is hers, at least. Your greatness, look. As your eyes flit away from the dead woman, you see them. A mob of peasants. No, an army. Armed not only with pitchforks, but swords and spears, and clad in patchwork armor from all regions. They're amassing outside the gate. This is no mere riot, but an insurrection. Hold them off. Don't let them in. Wait, let me talk to them. Run for your lives. Let me talk to them. Let me tell you something. You stagger to your feet and rush through the crowd, your arms outstretched. Attila, what are you doing? There he is. Get him. You wait for it despite the muffled protest of the marshal. My children, be not afraid. We can sort this out. Tell me what you want. If you strike me down, I'll become more powerful than you can imagine. Tell me what you want. What do we want? Your blood. You killed our friends. Someone flings a vegetable at you. No, wait, that was a rock. You're so used to vegetables flying at you, you barely even ducked. Ouch. The marshal tries to push through the crowd to reach you, but a dozen spearheads bring her to the ground. The honor guard form ranks behind you, around you, protecting you as best as they can, but they're surrounded on all sides. Blood soars through the air. You cover your ears, but the war cries and death throes are impossible to block out. When everything comes quiet, your honor guard lay dead. Your wife tried to flee for cover, but is caught by the mob in a matter of seconds. Some short months later, and a few pain cries later, she is surely dead. You killed my wife! The mob closes in. Down with the king, freedom or death! Shut your eyes, pray to the ninth god, curl up in the fetal position. You gotta pray, bruh. You better pray. You brace waiting for a well-timed fist, hammer, or spear to end your life. Wait! We can't hit him yet. He needs to try a public one at that. You suddenly exhale. You're still alive. For now. You're hauled away to the dungeons to await this trial, which will of course be a sham. After all, who's going to act as a judge? That's usually your job. You soon lose track of time down there in the gloom. You're not sure if it's days or weeks, but eventually the date of your trial arrives, and you're hauled back above ground to face the sunlight and the soaring crowds. King Eternity, you stand accused of tyranny, high treason, extrajudicial murder, and political corruption. I definitely didn't do third. What does extrajudicial mean? What's it up to? 4 years in prison? I definitely didn't do that third thing. How do you plead? Innocent! You are immediately drowned out by a jeering crowd. Then you hear them chanting, guilty, guilty, guilty. The people have made their will known. Your sentence is death. The method of execution is hanging. Oh, shit. Your frog marched over to the gallows without delay. After all, what did all these people turn out for, if not a public execution? As the noose is tied around your neck, you notice something. It's Vanya, up from the platform with Lila and the other leaders of the uprising. Wait, this was their plan all along. Whatever you do, don't listen to that one in purple. Nonsense. Vanya may be a noble, but they're a true revolutionary hero. None of this would have been possible without them. Yeah, you guys are cooked. Hurry this up, Lila. I tire of listening to this absolute big dog trying to undermine our glorious revolution. Platform drops, the crowd roars, and your life comes sorry end. No! 6, shut up! The counts are victorious. So, Lord Master 1, glory to the revolution. King Eternal's downfall became a cautionary tale for the rulers everywhere in the years to come. Common folk across Celeste were suddenly emboldened by a power they didn't know they had. The chief's attempt to worm their way into the palace was uncovered, and a number of arrests were made. Chief Dogfox 101 ended his life chained upside down to a dungeon wall. The Peridians succeeded in turning the palace into a hotbed of bribery and corruption, but what's new about that? They failed to gain the throne and lost money in the process. A bad investment. Shortly after Lila was proclaimed regent, she was quietly assassinated. Vanya, a long-term supporter of the revolutionaries, was the obvious choice to succeed her. The common folk didn't realize their mistake until the monarchy was unexpectedly restored with Count Vanya at its head. King Eternal the Humbled. 2 years? 0 months. I ruled for 2 years. Wealthiest noble, Lore Master with 2,000 gold. Poorest noble was Sanjay the Bushman. Kingdom stats. We got authority of 3, treasury of 2,750, stability of 4. And these are your stats right here. Trade 3, 4, 5. God damn it. Continue your dynasty. You may continue a game. Completed games will create new saves where you can continue the story of your dynasty. Your second game will include dynasty events which continue the story of previous events. Your nobles will return to their previous regions and keep their wealth. You can also export your save games for other players to import and play on the continue dynasty screen. We store these on our server, so there's no need to copy. Oh, nice. That's cool. That was fun. That was really fun. If you continue to keep those, that's really actually good. I'll definitely play this again. This is fun. That was fun as hell. All right, guys. I'm gonna end it there. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. That was really fun. If you guys liked liked hanging out and stuff, you can always follow, sub, all that W shit, W stream. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I like doing stuff with you guys. I want to do more games with you guys. That was fun. Uh Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And now I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go lay down and eat. Thank you guys again for coming by. I'm gonna raid someone. Who are we gonna raid though? Raid. Can you crazy like 40 player with 40 players? Yeah, I know that's gotta be fucking amazing. Amazing with 40 people. I would love to do that with like fucking 40 people. Who are we raiding? Creator dashboard? We're gonna raid. Please guys stay for the raid. We're gonna raid somebody. They're gonna be cooler than me, so that is. I could stop streaming. No. Who is live right now? It's showtime. It's time to goon, baby. I'll raid Rio. My friend Rio's playing Invincible Versus, his new fighting game from the Invincible, universe and all that shit. Go show him some love. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow. I'll probably do some RP and maybe some games. I don't know. But thanks for coming out. Appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.